Hello YouTubers, in this video we're going to be replacing the intelligent battery sensor on my son's 2015 BMW 320i. The common issues that I'm seeing with my Carly device, and I'm not going to cover it in this video because they're just very random errors. Maybe in the description I'll put in the error numbers, but they're of hardly any meaning online, as nothing is tripping the check engine light or anything like that. It's just oddball electrical related errors, like low voltage, can't talk to this system, voltage problem here. And the car has a new battery. So it's been registered, the battery's working fine. I can run my Carly device and I can look at live data. I see that the battery voltage is good, in fact, great. I can also see that the alternator is charging no problem. So I don't think I truly have a battery voltage problem. What I think I have is an intelligent battery sensor problem. So we're going to replace that in this video. Now, in this video, we're going to be replacing the intelligent battery sensor, which is this guy, this whole cord right here. So I didn't mean to do it, but my finger must have hit the button and stopped recording midway while going through this. Anyway, we're going to be taking off this battery cable. It connects from the battery to the chassis. Probably it's 18 inches long. And so we take a 10 millimeter onto the battery, and I think it's a 12 or 14 onto the body of the car, and we're going to remove the cable. So let's get that going. Here's the part that it took. From hell, I bought this off FCP Euro. That's all there is to it. So let's get a 14 millimeter and a 10 millimeter, and let's undo the battery. See how it fits. Whoops. Okay, the new part goes on just like this. You see how it fit. First thing we want to do is hook up our sensor. And let's connect the battery. Okay. So the purpose of this video is just to show you how to replace the cable. Very quick, very easy, and give you the right part number to do so. What this was not was to cover all the possible codes that could possibly come up on your car and my car that could be related to voltage related or communication related issues. We could sit here for hours covering those types of things, but I'm not going to do that because they're just too numerous. So what I can tell you is that after replacing this, for the next 100 miles, after I drove the car for 100 miles-ish, ran a recheck, I did not have the problems come back. Whatever was going on was, in my case, related to this intelligent battery sensor cable. So YouTubers, if you like the video, like the video.